Hello, Gary Hernandez here, and welcome to Cane Self-Defense with Master Gary Hernandez. In this video, we're going to go over a technique you can do that's a less lethal technique. In other words, I'm not hitting him in the head and doing blunt trauma that could cause major injury or death, but we're going to slow this individual down by simply going to a lower part of the body, preferably the leg. Maybe the knee, maybe the shin. We're going to see what we can get a hold of as that person's stepping in. Give me a hand is going to be Mr. Bob, and I'm going to be using one of Cane Master's foam training canes, so this way no injuries. It still doesn't feel good if you hit the knee super hard, so if you do have a foam cane train, you want to be very careful with it. Now, a lot of times you may already be in your fight mode, ready to defend, and that's great. We train like that as well, but I also like to train a lot of times where my canes are already on the floor. Kind of catches me a little off guard. I'm trying to diffuse the situation by keeping him calm versus having it ready. That's up to you, however you want to get yourself ready for defense. There is time to go right to the drill. Sometimes you might not want to. But I'm trying to keep him at a good distance also. I don't want to be right on top of him. Always keep that hand up. You're trying to, calm the person down. But he may get so pissed and all of a sudden he wants to just throw a punch. Boom. So I know it's still foam, but it doesn't feel that good. I understand. So we're going to slow that down so you can kind of see the technique here. Sorry about that. That foam does bite a little bit.
That was a perfect hit.
When a person steps in, he's going to come slow this time. He may step with this leg. It could have been maybe he shifts in and goes back and go back from it. Do like a shuffle. Just kind of shuffle in. Maybe that shoots in first. So whichever leg is first is what I want to hit. But a lot of times if they're pissed off, they're going to throw that power punch. So let's say he throws that technique, go slow. I want to be able to do two things before the strike. I want to be able to, A, make sure that hand is up and ready to kind of redirect his punch. The second thing I want to be able to do is have some mobility to at least kind of take a step out of the way, because that person, unlike traditional martial arts, going to a traditional martial arts stance, and he steps in and throws a punch, it's pretty powerful and all that, but he's only covering so much distance. In the street, you can go bypass my hand. He's going to throw that punch. He's going to cover a lot more distance, and you've got to understand that. So that's why getting out of the way is very important. So as he starts to step, go ahead and slow so I can show this. I'm going to move, redirect, and swing at the same time, catching his knee. Now, that's the part I want to go for. In life, when you're training, you're going to get 9 out of 10 times perfect accuracy. But in real life, you're going to be up and down that scale a little bit. So as he's coming toward me a little faster now, I'm still going to go for that knee. So if I'm up a little bit, I'll catch some of the thigh. If I'm down a little bit, I'll catch some of the calf. If I go just right, I could catch the front and hit that shin. So come on back, sir. So as he's going to go slow, as he steps with that punch, I'm moving, pushing that hand. Don't lock it, push it. But I'm swinging that cane at the same time. Here's another very important thing about this. Once I hit him, I need to move out of the way, because I'm not guaranteed if he's going to fall that way. He could fall backwards, reach out, grab onto me, and drag me to the ground. So I don't want to do that. So again, I'm not trying not to hit him hard this time. He comes in with that punch fast, pop him, and then I'm moving, and I'm ready. Now, he's punching right-handed. Came to my right. What if he's a left-handed person? He's a lefty. Right? Now, he steps in again, and I happen to step to the inside of him, and I hit that leg. I still want to move. But let's say I can't step this way. So I have to go the other way. He throws that same punch again. Simple. This time I move, and I'm going to catch the back end of that leg. If I think he's on top of me, now I can overshoot and catch the back part of that other leg. So he switches sides again. He's on the left. He's going to throw it fast and hard. Now I caught the back end of this knee. So I want to catch hopefully what leg's in front. But if he's too fast and he comes too much and I move and that front leg, overshoot a little bit with that front leg like you did, come fast but kind of freeze yourself a bit. Go. So if he gets too far ahead and I can't catch this leg, I simply swing it around this way and catch the back part of that knee. Again, making sure this hand is up, to kind of push him away or get away from him. So if he falls, he does not fall on me. So we'll show you in this angle here. If he comes in and throws that punch, and just go back to right-handed. He throws that, even if I'm here and I'm like, hey, calm down, he reaches out to grab. I'm going to move his hand. I'm going to hit that knee. He steps off that back foot to reach out to grab. Again, sorry. I'm going to move that hand and catch that knee. So, thank you, Bob. So remember, don't just simply swing it and try to sweep him. Move your body, keep that hand up to redirect or push him off you. Go for that low hit of that knee. Be prepared to strike again if necessary, and be prepared to make sure he doesn't grab you as he's going down. So hopefully that technique helps. Practice that technique. Remember, you're swinging low. Boom. Just like that. Pop that knee or shin and get out of the way. If you get an opportunity, please subscribe to the channel. Hit like if you like it. It does help this channel grow. And we will see you guys very soon. Thank you very much and have a good evening. Good night.